Have you ever felt like something big is about to happen in your life, but you just can't explain it? Maybe you think it's just a coincidence, but what if I told you that God has already started sending signs and that most people ignore these warnings without even realizing it? Today, I'm going to reveal the signs God sends before releasing major changes in our lives. If you want to be prepared to receive what God has in store for you, stay with me until the end, because missing this opportunity could cost you your miracle. If this message is already making sense to you, it's because God wants to take you even further. Here on the channel, every week I share revelations, signs, and teachings that will help you understand what God is preparing for your life. So if you want to walk closer to His will and never walk in darkness again, subscribe now and turn on the notification bell, because what's coming is greater than you can imagine. Many times, before God takes you to something great, He begins to stir your spirit. You feel restlessness, as if something needs to change, but you don't know exactly what. This discomfort is actually a sign of preparation. It's as if God is telling you, I'm about to open a door, but for you to walk through it, you need to be ready to leave the past behind. Has this ever happened to you? As if something was about to happen, but you couldn't identify what? Comment below to share your experience, because this is one of the most powerful signs that something big is about to change in your life. When God is about to take you to something greater, He begins to close doors, often in unexpected and even painful ways. You might feel frustrated, thinking something went wrong, but in reality, God is protecting you from situations that no longer belong on your journey. What seems like a loss or failure is actually divine protection. Those closed doors are keeping you safe from something worse. And while you're mourning the opportunity you lost, God is preparing something much better for you. Has a door ever closed and you found yourself wondering why, only to realize later that it was the best thing that could have happened? Share your experience in the comments. It's important to remember that sometimes a no is the greatest favor God can do for you. When God is about to do something great in your life, He begins to remove people who can't walk with you to the next level. Sometimes these separations happen without explanation, and you find yourself wondering why. This can be painful, but in reality, God is protecting you from negative influences, relationships that could hold you back, or people who no longer have a purpose in your journey. It may be hard to see it at the time, but the truth is, the people who distance themselves were often stopping you from growing. Have you ever experienced something like this? Comment below, because I know this is one of the greatest signs that something new and greater is on the way. When God is preparing you for something new, you start to realize that the old things no longer make sense. The weight of the past, the things and habits that once felt comfortable, begin to bother you. Have you ever found yourself thinking, this doesn't make me happy like it used to? Or perhaps the feeling that something needs to change begins to appear in every area of your life. Your relationships, your daily activities, even your spiritual routine. This discomfort is not a coincidence. God is removing the old to make way for the new. What once served you now weighs you down, because you are being prepared for a higher level of life and connection with Him. Have you ever been in a situation where the old started to bother you and you didn't know what to do with it? Share in the comments, because this is a clear sign that something new is about to happen in your life. When God is about to take you to something great, you begin to feel a new energy rising within you. It's as if suddenly something that was dormant in your life gets ignited again. Motivation and the desire to move forward start to grow, even when you don't know exactly where you're going. Maybe you've noticed that things that once demotivated you no longer have the same power over you. What once seemed difficult now feels more possible. This is not a coincidence. God is refreshing your soul, preparing you for a new level of productivity, purpose, and direction. Have you ever felt this way? Suddenly, a renewed strength takes over, and the possibilities seem endless. Comment below if you've been through this, because this is one of the greatest signs that you're about to experience something incredible. If you identified with any of these signs and feel that you're about to experience something great, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I share content like this every week, with more tips and insights to help you connect with the purpose God has for your life. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, as it helps us spread this message to more people who also need to hear it. Comment below. Have you ever felt any of these signs in your life? I want to know how God has been working in your journey. Let's share our experiences and grow together. We'll see you in the next video, and remember, God is preparing something great for you.